the bottom of the door is all coming apart. This is the laundry room door to the exterior, and the door, if you watch, it'll bind on the floor. And that's what's pulling the door apart. So this floor is heaved right here at the opening.
Okay.
Dryer vent, it's plugged up with lint up in here, and your soffit screen, or the screen for the crawl space, is needs to be replaced. Okay, so all your patio pavers back here, they're all uneven, and it's all sloped towards the garage, so all water's going to flow towards the garage. The barn door for your garage door is really hard to move. Wood damage to here, rolled roof up on here, it's all gapped. There's nothing sealed on the rolled roof. It's all just nailed down, and if Gary comes over here and just shoots a picture up that way, you can see where it's all gapped right along this seam, and it runs all the way along.
Okay.
Okay. In the garage, you got just a broken rafter right there.
Okay.
Exposed Romex wire. More exposed Romex. More exposed Romex. Okay, so, and then we got a big large crack in the garage slab. Needs to be sealed. This is your main access to the crawl space, and it's still not big enough for anybody to get into. Got a gas line running through there, so I can't fully get underneath to inspect the underneath. Water shut off for the house, and the irrigation's right here. There's no any backflow valve for the irrigation. This junction box needs a cover. Conduits pulled apart here. This is loose on the wall. This junction box is loose on the wall, conduit's pulled out. A crack running up your stucco, runs up through here. You got an ugly repair patch for this vent so you can't get into it. And you can kind of tell this whole area looks like it's got a kind of a bulge that runs all the way along the length of the house. Okay, so now we're going to come out the inside.
What does that bulge represent? Or what are your thoughts
I'm
on?
thinking because remember how in the living room it's dropped. I think this side of the house has dropped down.
Okay.
No 90 degree on the condensate drain. That's your stove exhaust pipe. And they're using the improper, they're using aluminum flexible pipe up in the attic, and it runs uphill, downhill, so it's not the right pipe, and it's got to be run smooth or straight. Another screen missing off the access. Control valves for the irrigation, but again, it needs an anti-backflow valve. Front door is good. Now, if you stand back here and you look towards the fireplace, you can see the whole side of the house appears to have dropped down. The floor's dropped down. The bricks on the front of the fireplace, they're higher on the north end than they are on the south end. And then as you walk along the floor, you can actually feel it going downhill to this area. So I tried to take a picture of all the concrete below in the crawl space, just reaching my hand around, and all the concrete below the fireplace appears to be crumbling. So we need somebody to evaluate the underneath of this house. So coming along here, as you walk down the hallway, you go downhill in this area. There's no door on this bedroom. And if you walk here, this is the low spot, and as you walk along the floor, you actually come up.
Okay.
Okay? That blind doesn't close properly.
Okay.
You've probably already noticed this, but you can't, this is as far as you can open the door because it hits the toilet. And then they got a reclock around the hall tub shower. And this is the only dual pane window in the house. This GFI breaker, it's loose in the wall and it doesn't trip. The bathroom vent fan vents into the attic.
Okay.
No straight plate on this door, so the door doesn't latch shut.
Okay.
Everything in this room is fine. In the kitchen, this burner did not light and we couldn't get the Baker broil to work. Sink is good, water and ice maker for the fridge. So when you get my report, if you look at the pictures, when you get up in the attic, on both gables in the attic, there's water staining on both sides.
They replaced the roof recently. Would that be previous damage or just calling it out
It could
because
be
you see?
previous, but it's all on the gables on the side. Let me get down to a picture so I can show you. Yeah, so you can see the water staining on the gable vent. This is your stove vent pipe, how it's that flexible aluminum, and it comes uphill, downhill. So it's an issue for trapping grease up in there. You can see the water stains on the side gable. And then if you look real close in this picture, you can see a whole bunch of light coming through the gable on the side of the house. And that's on both sides, the east and west. This is a patio support post somebody's put in for underneath the crawl space, and you got this one here, and you got, there's actually two of them, but they both go what appear to be in just the dirt, so they're not on a pad. So that might be an issue with why we got so many high and low spots, so we need somebody to evaluate underneath.
Okay.
So
Any AC issues?
AC issues, I've got good temperature splits, but the house, the AC was set to 80 when I got here. And this is 3.5 hours later and we're still at 80. So we've only got 3 to 4 inches of insulation up in the attic. So we might need to add more insulation or get an AC guy to evaluate why this isn't cooling the house. The bedroom side of it, you can feel it's cooler in here than it is the rest of the house, but this is a return, right? And
Okay.
the air filter really needs to be changed. The only other issue is up in the attic where the old galvanized pipe was. They've left all the galvanized pipe up there and it's wrapped in asbestos. So we need somebody to evaluate that. You know, I know nobody's gonna go up there and play with it, so it shouldn't be an issue. But if you go to sell the house and somebody sees asbestos, you might get, you might be the one to have to get rid of it. So.
Okay.